Hello guys, welcome to Riya Kushwaha channel. In today's video we are gonna see about cell, that is the structural and functional unit of life. Why are you gonna say structural and functional unit of life? Because cell is the structure of us, right? And also it performs many different types of functions. Therefore we say that cell is a structural and functional unit of life. Let's move on. Introduction. So a cell is a basic structural and functional unit of life, as we just saw in the previous slide. The study of cells with all respect to its structure and function is called as cell biology. So what is cell biology? Means you have to study the cells that deals with its structure and function. We call this as cell biology. Over here is a word, cell biology. Biology means what? Bio means life and logy means study. So it is study of life, right? Living beings, you can say. The origin of the cell. Where did this word cell come from? The word cell came from a Latin word known as cellula, meaning a small room. As you can see in the picture over here, there are some hexagonal like structures right over here. So there was a scientist, okay, when he saw using his microscope, the cells for him appear like the hexagonal structures, like a small room, right? So therefore he called it a small room, which in Latin word means cellula, in English means cell. So plant cell was the first cell to be discovered by the scientists. So which cell was discovered first? It was the plant cell, okay. Talking about the discovery of cell. So there are 7 scientists over here we can see. The first one is Robert Hooke. In 1665, he discovered a plant cell, the cork of the trees, right? Yeah, the bark you can say. Using his primitive type of microscope, okay, he published his book Micrographia. He wrote whatever he saw, he visualized, he wrote in the book, and he printed the book. The book name was Micrographia, okay. Second type of scientist was Anton van Leeuwenhoek. In 1674, he discovered the living cell in the pond water. In the pond water, he discovered the first living cell. You can see the animal cell, okay. The third was the Robert Brown. Robert Brown in 1831, he discovered the nucleus, okay. The nucleus, you can say the control center, okay, of the cell. So it's the control center. Fourth one is Dujardin. In 1835, he discovered the living fluid substance of cell and he named it as sarcode. What is it? Cytoplasm plus nucleus. He said it as sarcode, the living fluid substance. Okay, talking about the J.E. Purkinje in 1839, gave the name protoplasm to sarcode. So he exchanged the name sarcode to protoplasm, but cytoplasm and nucleus was there, the same thing, but the name was just exchanged. Talking about the 6th scientist Huxley in 1868, he coined this protoplasm as a physical basis of life. That means he named protoplasm, or he called protoplasm as the physical basis of life. Talking about the 7th one, Rudolf Virchow in 1855. He coined the term omnicellula e cellula. What does this mean? So it means like all cells come from pre-existing cells. Okay, that means from past cells it comes from. Now we just saw the basic introduction of cell, the origin of the cell and discovery of the cell. Now to learn in basic structure or like in brief way, we have to meet in next video. For that you have to like, subscribe and share my channel. Till then, bye.